Hey Scrubbers, it's Vanessa here, and today we are playing along with Rebecca Lockhart and her 1,000 subscribers celebration and giveaway. I will have the details in the description box below for everyone who is helping Rebecca celebrate today, as well as be sure to check out Rebecca's channel where she will let you know what is involved for her giveaway. Now, at the beginning of the video, I did show you the layout that I chose from Rebecca's Instagram to be inspired by, and what I really drew me to the page were all of the circles. And so what I did is off camera, I just took my Big Shot and I die cut a whole bunch of circles from my How to Kill a Kit with Style. I just pulled papers that I wanted to use for this page, and I went ahead and die cut some circles. And then I decided to add a bit of texture to the circles by running them through my sewing machine. So I used green thread on the green circles and blue on the blue circles. And then now I am just working on backing my photo here. I backed it first with a piece of 6x6 pattern paper, and then I have these project life cards that I'm just going to layer up here behind my photo. And I did also show at the beginning there, I did add some splatters to my background, so that is drying off camera. So while that's drying, I'm just going to work with my photo and do some of the layering around my photo so that I can wait for my background to dry. Now, like I said, I am using my How to Kill a Kit with Style for the month of June. We're in June now, it's crazy. And so I just went ahead and pulled items from my kit that were blue and green and sort of black and white, I guess you could say, were the kind of the colors I was going for. And then that is what I'm going to use for this page. So now my background is dry and I'm covering up the majority of those splatters. But again, I just wanted to have them peeking out, so I wasn't really concerned about that. And here you see I've laid out all of my circles, and those are pretty much where they're going to land for the final layout. I am going to start to glue them down because I liked the placement, and so I wanted to get these glued down pretty quickly so that I wasn't having to worry about them moving around as I started to build the clusters. So I am going to do this part on camera. And so you're going to see me glue these down for just a second here. Now you can see I added those are actually two washi strips that I put on some white cardstock and cut them out that are behind my photo, and I don't actually end up leaving them there. So spoiler alert, those do leave the page. I'm not sure if it happens on camera or off camera, but those do eventually come off. I don't like how they look. Yeah, see, here's where I was like, nope, I'm not liking that. I do like all the circles. I'm loving that sort of design for this page. My photo's a bit bigger than Rebecca's was, so my placement for everything on this page is going to definitely be different than hers, but I am loving like I said, the circles is what was my inspiration, and so I'm loving how that is looking. And I loved that I could use this thicker word that was in my kit, and it is the word adventure. And so I'm using that, and I'm able to kind of manipulate it around one of the circles. So I'm really, really loving how that looks. And so I'm going to have my title here be Life or Wildlife Adventure. Sorry, I couldn't remember what my title was, and it's been a while since I did this layout actually. And so I'm going to spell out wildlife with these multicolored little alpha stickers from Pink Fresh, and I went with the ones that were green and then different shades of blue. So I have a hard time using those multicolors, so it was nice to get at least a few of them used up. And so now I have my title down. I wanted to make sure I did that first so I didn't cover it up or, lose the placement of where I wanted to put that title, because there was going to be other things happening on this page, and I wanted to make sure I left room for the title, because often I will forget and try to look for a spot after the fact of where to put a title. So I did that first, and now I am just going to pop up my photo here with some fun foam, and I guess for this one, I actually ended up leaving everything in. I do apologize. I usually don't make you watch me glue everything down, but I guess for this one, I decided to leave the camera on. So you're getting to see me glue everything down as we go with this page. So I guess I'm kind of building it as we go. Typically, I don't make you watch all of this part. But here I do have the photo down. It's where I want it to go. And so I'm going to start building out the other clusters with the things I pulled from my kit. And the photo is of my son, and he is on this sort of tiger, or no, it's not a tiger. It's some sort of panther or something like that. It's at our wildlife preserve, and the kids can sit on it and you can take pictures. And this actually was taken in March. And so I thought that March Memories was kind of perfect. That was in that chipboard set. And so I went ahead and threw that down underneath the photo. And then I'm just going to work on a few clusters here on this page. And I'm not really going for any sort of design principles on this one. There is maybe sort of a visual triangle that's kind of happening, but I definitely end up with not really a visual triangle on this page, and you'll see that as we go. But I do love the overall design. Like I said, those circles really make me happy. I love the texture of that sewn edge around each of the circles, and it's a messy sewn circle because I'm no good with a sewing machine, especially not in circles, but I love the texture that it adds. So whenever I do sewing, it makes me want to sew on all of my layouts, but I'm lazy and I don't always pull my sewing machine out. So I am really liking how this one is coming together. And basically here you see me building my clusters. I'm just going through the bits and pieces that I had in my kit and looking for anything that has those colors that I wanted to have on this page. And so basically anything I find, even random leaves and the camera and things like that, and some die cuts, those all end up making the page because they work for my colors. So really no rhyme or reason to a lot of the embellishments that I choose. And I guess as I'm putting this together, I guess I kind of do have a visual triangle. I have the one that has the good life, and then I have the sort of embellishment up on top of the photo by the title, and then the one down at the bottom. So I guess in the end it really did turn out to be a visual triangle. Like I said, it's been a while since I created this layout, and so I kind of forget as I was moving things around where I ended up having things be at the end of this layout. So like I said, I really do love how this one turned out, and I will have the links to everyone who's playing along, so be sure to wish Rebecca a big congratulations. 1,000 subscribers is awesome, and so big congrats to her. It's super awesome to get to celebrate with everyone on these celebration hops for all the milestones that people make on subscribers or whatever it is that they want to celebrate. It's fun to be able to scrap lift each someone's layout and get to celebrate with them on these super fun milestones. So here I am just going to finish up the layout with, I pulled these sort of asterisk foam stickers from that alpha sheet because they were the last thing left with that adventure title word, and so I pulled those as well as some of these ginormous enamel dots. I've been trying to get those used up. And so I do manage to get a couple of them here on this page, and so I'm pretty happy to have gotten at least a few of those giant ones and then some of the smaller ones used up. So I'm just going to make little sort of visual triangles even with the enamel dots as well, in 3 different sizes in each of the clusters, just again to get those used up and to pull in some more of that green. On the camera, some of the green looks really, really bright. It's actually not that bright in real life. It's not quite that fluorescent, but on camera it's definitely reading a bit fluorescent. But with that, guys, that's going to complete this layout, and here are the still photos. So with that, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.